I will say, at the risk of seeming like I need something centered on me, I did want to respond to something that, Rain, that you were saying, and Sampson, about hearing these things and then thinking like, oh, I'm not like that. I've definitely been in that position of hearing things that men do or say, or messages that they send, and my initial response, because I want to see myself as a good person, is yeah, but that's not me. But it does raise like a tiny little question in the back of my head that says, is that you? Think of the things you've done and said in your life. Like, maybe it's not you 100% of the time, but that thing you said to this one woman at one time that you thought was funny, 15 years ago. Was it funny? Was that, or what, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the value to me of hearing this over and over, to be able to question myself, my behaviors. And I think that a lot of men will take that away, even if their initial reaction is, oh, that's not me. There will be a seed that is planted.
Your reflection alone shows that you listened. And I think you should take that very, like, you listened because you reflected. And that is a key factor of, I heard you. If a man hears this conversation and reflects, they actually listened.
The goal for all of us should be that we are better people now than we were 15 years ago. Yeah. That should always be the goal. I am a better person now than I was 15 years ago. And it's not all men. I am a busty blonde woman. And for a fact, I have violated people's boundaries. I'm a woman. I have tits. I'm not necessarily going to ask before I can touch you, because who doesn't want to be touched by a busty blonde woman? Not everybody does. And I was using my female privilege to think, I'm sex positive. I can go to a dungeon. I can do whatever I want. In terms of true confession, I saw a woman getting tied up and she was with her friends and they were tickling her. And it looked like so much fun. And I just, sex positive, I bounced across the dungeon. I knew the woman vaguely and I leaned over and I blew a giant raspberry on her belly. All fun. It was very violating for her. She didn't ask me to join the scene. She didn't want me blowing a raspberry on her belly. And I had to learn, just because I'm enthusiastic and excited and most people don't object when a woman touches them, that doesn't mean that I have a right to non-consensually lay a raspberry on your belly. I need to ask before I touch anybody else's flesh, regardless of gender. I've done stuff that in retrospect, I look back on it and I'm like, that was wrong. I handled that poorly. And the crucial thing is, do we learn from our mistakes? All of us make mistakes. It's guaranteed. What makes you a decent and ethical person is seeing your mistakes, acknowledging them, learning from them, and changing your behavior.
Yeah.